YouTube, it has been a minute. I know that I haven't posted in like 2 months, and a lot has happened in that time. So last time, oh, by the way, if you're new here, my name is Ashley, or ASHLEYBLUTZ on Instagram, and yeah, it obviously has been a minute since I've made a YouTube video, but if you have been following along, you know that I started prep kind of unexpectedly. I really thought I was taking all of 2023 off, and then all of a sudden, you know, I was in prep. So essentially, I left you guys off, I think, at the end of April going into May. So a few things happened at that point. So I did get some blood work it was sometime in April, and I got it reviewed in May time frame, and I found out that some of my blood work was just off, and it made a lot of sense about why I wasn't dropping weight that really as quickly as expected, and at the caloric intake I was on, which was actually really high, and I've never dropped it that high of an intake, but all signs pointed that I should have been dropping a bit more than I was. So blood work came back, and I found out that, yeah, my markers were just a little bit off. So I did go through to Transcend, and they've been awesome. Did a consultation with them, liked their plan. So I started a new supplement regimen very early May, actually the day that I left for vacation in Colorado. So that was really fun. My husband and I got to go spend time with one of mainly his college friends, but you know, they were kind of one of my college friends and his fiance. So that was a lot of fun. We got to go spend a long weekend there. And right when I started all those new supplements, my weight I started actually really responding the way that I probably should have been from the get-go. And I had started in early March, and it was not a very extreme caloric deficit and not much cardio. So it really wasn't like I wasn't too upset that I hadn't been dropping as much. Like, I dropped a little bit, but anyways, over the next 4 or 5 weeks, I dropped like a pound a week, and nothing else changed. Cardio stayed the same. Actually, cardio increased maybe 30 minutes total within that time. I got moderate intensity steady state added, 30 minutes to 10 minutes after 3 of my workouts a week, so no biggie. But yeah, in that time, a lot of other things also happened. So my husband and I actually bought a house, so we are building our first home. Very exciting, within the Austin area, really the outskirts, but we're so excited about it. So we were busy doing that. Work got very, very busy. I got pulled into some really huge, exciting projects, but that really have taken a lot of my time, in a good way. Sometimes not in a good way, because it, you know, takes up my mental space. But anyways, I was feeling really good through prep, and again, had been dropping, and then I did go over to my in-laws in Dallas, so I drove from Austin to Dallas one weekend, and my brother-in-law went as well, and he was sick, and got me sick. So I was sick for like 2 weeks. It was just like this nasty, like, head cold, basically, where, I mean, my nose has never run so much in my entire life, but that week, I don't know, I just felt yuck, and I had a big weight drop that weekend, and my check-ins, I just didn't look right. And the week before, Jamie and I, my coach, had discussed that we were probably going to target at that point, this was like the very beginning of June, we're like, okay, let's try to target USA's at the end of July, and a warm-up show is maybe Republic of Texas, since it's close by, and that is on July 9th. So, anyways, the next week, I checked in, I just didn't look my best, you know, it looked like I was dropping too fast, probably, at that point, because my glutes just didn't look as full, and Jamie, I think, was concerned, and she voiced her concern of like, hey, I just really want to make sure we're holding onto your muscle. Again, natural athlete, so not as much assistance in that area of holding onto muscle, but she was like, yeah, I think that we should slow things down, maybe target North Americans in August, September, maybe even nationals in December, or maybe we just do take the rest of 2023 off and continue to grow. And I was actually at my first design appointment for the house whenever I got that response back, and I read it real quick, and I also was not feeling good at that point. I was just feeling kind of yucky. And I mean, I read it, and my first instinct was improvement season. I want to go into improvement season. And I'm very happy with that call. It was my gut instinct, and I'm very happy that I went that way. You know, I was excited to prep this year because it would have been fun to get on stage and see what I built over the last year. But you know, like, I'm very happy with the improvement season decision too. Like, I would have been happy either way, is I guess what I'm trying to say, because I would have been happy prepping because this sport is fun for me and I like getting on stage, but I also want to make significant improvements. And the way you make significant improvements is improvement season, not stepping on stage. So I was happy with that call. I continue to be happy with that call almost a month later. So yeah, we started reversing a bit, and weirdly enough, so, you know, I basically actually, like, I think Jamie wanted to keep me in a bit of a cut for a little bit longer, just to make sure that we're getting off any kind of a little bit more excess body fat. So she didn't decrease my macros, she just kept things, basically she increased it immediately whenever we decided on improvement season, and then it's been status quo over the last few weeks. And I don't know, my body's just been acting actually a little bit weird, like I've had this bloat. And you know, I think I put two and two together in that I did add back rice into my diet, which I was working with a holistic practitioner, and that was one of the things that we determined may be affecting my body was rice. And I added it back in around that time that we went into improvement season, and I've had this weird bloat since. I took it out over the last few days. I figured, I was like, maybe my body just needs to get used to it. No, not yet, I don't think. So I took that out, and strangely enough, I did hit a new low for Friday today. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate doing the only doing new all-time lows. That just kind of drives me nuts. I have the same schedule every single day of the week. Like, you know, on Thursdays I do legs, Fridays I rest, Saturdays I do back, like, you know, so on and so forth. So I do like, oh, it's a Friday low, because I again did the same thing yesterday as I did last Thursday, and the photo before that, so I can see like, okay, based on Thursday, what does my weight be Friday? But yeah, I hit a new all-time Friday low today, which is very odd, very, very strange to me, but whatever, I'll take it. Sad day. Rice is just not sitting well with me, and I don't feel the bloat anymore, so that's good. Honestly, feeling better is worth so much more than any food is and will ever be. But yeah, and in other news in that time, you know, it was my husband's birthday. Got some health news about my dad, so that has been it was pretty mentally tough for me over the last few weeks. And it really hit me last week, and yeah, been a little bit of an emotional basket case, but I went with my dad to his doctor's appointment yesterday to get his official diagnosis and treatment plan. It's best case scenario in a bad situation, so, you know, and I felt better actually hearing directly from the doctor, and hearing his tone, seeing his demeanor, and I'm feeling good about it. My dad is too. So yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty mentally drained. Very excited for this long 4th of July weekend. That's my little life update, prep update, improvement season update. And moving forward in improvement season, Jamie really wants to keep my body composition pretty close to where it is now. So I guess a summary of what ended up being a mini cut versus a prep is, I'm 5'5". I was sitting around pretty average 133 pounds. I saw 134 once or twice, and I think I maybe saw 135 once. But very consistently around 133.3 was the magic number. And now I'm very consistently sitting around 127 to 128. So the lowest I saw was 125 something. And that was only that one day of check-ins where I was looking pretty, just like my glutes kind of losing their mojo pretty quickly. So again, I think from what Jamie and I have talked about, we do want to keep body count pretty similar so that when we start prep, which will be in early 2023, I'm actually so pumped to hit the stage around that time. Like, I really didn't want to do nationals because I don't know, I don't want to be prepping in December. I am going to the Olympia in December with my friend Christy, and her and I are going to have a girls weekend, and we have great seats to finals for the Olympia, and this Olympia is going to be like, oh, it's going to be like hot fire flames. It's just going to be so good. It's going to be so competitive. What a great way to end the year and be able to kick off prep for 2023. So pumped about that. But yeah, we want to hit up some of the early national shows next year, but one of my goals, and I'm going to put it out there in the universe, is I do want to win an overall at a local show before going into nationals. If I don't, it is what it is, but that is one of my goals. So yeah, that is where I've been, where I'm going. But to end this video, I'm going to insert my suit reveal here, because I did get a new suit from Angel Competition Bikinis. Code ASHLEYBLUTZ will save you some money. And this is a suit that is very unique. She'll make her debut next year. Lexi Maitland and I designed the suit, and her and I deem it the Rebel Barbie suit, because you'll see. But okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Hi, long time no talk. I haven't filmed in so long, but I'm going to insert this into my update video that I got my Angel Competition bikini, and I've actually had it for like a week or a week and a half, and I've been waiting to open it, because actually the day I got it is the day I decided to go back into improvement season. So, and I wanted to open it on camera and share this moment with you guys. So if you weren't already aware, I did share what my color is on Instagram previously. So I actually don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. I have to open a box. So again, I already shared this, but I haven't seen it in person. So my Angel Competition Bikinis box. I am a sponsored athlete with them, and you can use my code ASHLEYBLUTZ at checkout to save 10%. So here we go. I've used them since the very beginning. See here, got my suit. I'll show you guys what else comes in here real quick before I tear into this, because patience is a virtue. So here's a little card. Ashley, can't wait to see you absolutely rock this suit. Good luck at your upcoming show. Heart, Jordan. So very nice. And then just a little card about show day tips. And so, all right, now let's get to the opening. This is by far the most unique suit color that I've gotten, and before I open it, I know I'm gonna keep you waiting a little bit longer. I actually decided, so Jamie is my coach, is the one who put this idea color in my head. So I have a wet black posing suit, and she saw me posing it at Junior Nats last year, or at Universe last year. And because I usually wear my competition suit to go check in with her in person. And when she saw the black in person, she was like, interesting. She's like, I don't normally recommend black for people, but that might be an interesting choice in the future. And I said, okay. And it's kind of cool. Jessie Palmer, if you don't know her, she's an Olympian bikini athlete, and she is one of Jamie's clients and was in the room. She wasn't in the room at that time when Jamie made the comment. Jessie had seen me pose earlier and like later than that, but later she came up to me and she's like, I heard Jamie told you that you could wear a black suit. She's like, I want to wear a black suit. And Jamie knows that I wanted to wear a black suit. She's like, I'm jealous. It was pretty funny. But anyway, so if that didn't give it away, it is black. So it's 40%, it's a black base with 40% black, 40% chrome purple AB, and 20% fuchsia AB. Oh, got a little heart flush here. This is amazing. Look at that. So Jamie said that black was good. She just wanted a little bit of pop. Oh, I would say that's a little bit of pop. But that's still definitely black. And with the hair, like. Okay, just I want to go try that on real quick. Wow, that it's even better in person. Like I loved the video, but this is freaking amazing. Like how unique is this? And shout out to Lexi for helping me make this suit. It is awesome. Lexi Maitland, she is with Angel Competition Bikinis and does free consultations to help you decide on things like this. And it was her idea to do the fuchsia color in there. She actually, I told her I told her that backstory. And then she had sent me over a suit that Angel Competition Bikinis had made with just the chrome purple AB and jet black crystals on a black base. And I told, Lexi, hey, like Jamie wants me to add a little bit of pop to it. Because I sent Jamie this suit and one other one, just as like, hey, these are kind of like the ideas. And Jamie's like, yeah, that's cool. Just make sure that it has enough pop to it. And that's why Lexi and I added the fuchsia. Oh my gosh. Okay, and other details about it, I did go with the molded top. So they have molded and then regular, and regular is just, it's like a literally regular bikini kind of top. And it's very easy to stuff as well. Then we've got this guy, which I think this is actually, I think this might be a little bit different than my molded top last year. So Angel Competition Bikinis, they do slightly tweak their suits every year to make sure that they're keeping up with the times and making this, just continually improving the suits. So yeah, this, and I got a size medium. I am pretty, don't have a lot going on there, but actually it's good to size up a bit in the tops if you're smaller because you can stuff them. It leaves you room to stuff. And then, so size medium, and then I did end up getting the non-tie backs. I got the hook back. Yep, very nice, like that. And then on the bottoms, they have a formula that they use, so that you don't give them, they don't have sizing necessarily of like how big it is. They do have sizing for the back cut, and I got a pro cut, as you can see here. And that's just what looks best on my glutes, I believe. And if I need to, because I'm not gonna wear this till next year now, right? Probably in almost exactly a year, because Junior Nats is actually tomorrow, and I would imagine that's one of the shows that will probably target, but hopefully we'll actually go to Junior USA's first, because I want to hit the ground running next year. But yeah, so if I need to let this out a little bit, because games, I can let it out a little bit. I can go to a seamstress and have them let this out. So I'm just blown away. I think this is beautiful, and I think that's a winner. Can't wait to wear it on stage. But anyways, that'll be 2023.
Hello, a little bonus clip for you. And I have a funny angle. I'm actually sitting in my husband's office, but it is now July 15th, so I didn't end up posting this video when I thought I would. It's coming a little bit later, but because of that, I wanted to give a bit of a continued update. I have been an emotional basket case, which is so unlike me. Over the past, it's probably been a month now, but especially over the last week, got some additional news about my dad's health, and I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but basically, in my family, cancer runs rampant. My mom passed away from cancer when I was 7. Yeah, my grandma, my aunt, just a lot of people in my family have had cancer, and my dad actually got cancer in 2015. And that was one form of cancer that was actually curable. And he got rid of it. But because of that, he gets, blood work done every 6 months, which is truly actually a blessing. I don't think you would get it done otherwise. We're facing that again. And yeah, this time it's not curable. So yeah, I didn't expect, so it hits me really hard. And I'm not an emotional person. I'm emotional, but I'm not, like, I generally don't get overly emotional, because I'm pretty level-headed most of the time. And yeah, yeah, so that's really played a mental game for me, given my past with my loved ones passing away from this disease. It hits hard. It's tough. It's tough because my dad is like my world. He, like I said, my mom passed away when I was 7. He raised me. He played both dad and mom for me, and he is just, anybody who knows him knows that he is just like a phenomenal person. But yeah, it's just had me again, emotional, as you can imagine. Gosh, I found out additional news on Monday about just, we didn't think it was as severe, and then we got, again, additional news on Monday, which did change the game a little bit. And oof, man, my senior director and I were talking on Monday, and I had to reschedule a one-on-one meeting with her because I was going with him to one of his appointments. And so I told her kind of the context of what was going on, and she very innocently asked on Monday, "Oh, how's your dad doing?" I busted out crying. I didn't get a word out before I just started bawling. And I was on Zoom showing my face, and I didn't expect that question, and even if I had, I wouldn't have expected to react that way. But I just broke down. I felt bad for her because, I mean, how do you react to somebody just starting to bawl, you know? So, and even my husband, I think when I found out on Monday, oh no, sorry, I was talking to her on Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. I broke down crying to her on Tuesday. And I found out on Monday, and even right after I found out, I'm getting off the phone with my dad and my brother. Yeah, my husband's like, "Hey, like, what's up?" And I started to try to talk about it, and I couldn't. I just got choked up. I said, "Hey, I just need like 5 minutes to hopefully not bawl my eyes out," because I have this thing where if I will bottle up emotions, then they'll all come pouring out, which is my downfall. But now I feel like I'm glad that I feel like that seal's been broken a little bit, where I'm crying a little bit more frequently versus keeping it all bottled up. But yeah, the other thing that I tend to do, which I've noticed, is if something is upsetting me. Oh, somebody's knocking on the door. Hold on. Okay. Maintenance was here to change the filter to air conditioning. But anyways, the other thing I've noticed is that if I'm feeling emotional, like if I start speaking, I will start crying. So sometimes I just need to gather myself for a little bit. But anyways, I just figured I'd give you guys a life update. I actually did go into more detail than I expected. But I probably won't be sharing too much more about that here, because, you know, it is fairly private, and I just wanted to give a little insight though as to just where I've been at and how I'm feeling. You know, despite all this, I've thought multiple times just how thankful I am to first be in Austin and be close to my family, and second to honestly to have the gym and fitness as an outlet for me, and just some personal time. I know in 2015, whenever my dad went through his first bout of cancer, that was when I actually did my marathon training, and it was a good outlet for me as well. So now my outlet looks a little different, but I just I'm really trying to prioritize taking care of me during this time, because I have been feeling really mentally and emotionally drained, and the gym is one of the things that helps to refill my cup a little bit. But anyways, I know I'm ending this video on a little bit of a down note, but you know, I mean, it is what it is, unfortunately, and all I can do is appreciate my time right now, and hope for the best, be there for my family as much as possible, and for myself. I really do need to be there for myself too, because the way I've been feeling just so like, drained, just not good. Okay, well, the next video, which I do want to be more consistent, which I know I say that a lot, but I just haven't found a routine for YouTube yet since I've been in Austin, really. So the past like 9-10 months, but hopefully soon. And you know, I am really excited to keep sharing with you guys about this improvement season, because this is where the changes are made. I'm super happy with where I'm at. Checked in with Jamie in person last week, and you know, we're both really happy with where I'm at. Happy that I am taking a continued improvement season to still need more density in those center glutes, but we'll get there. And I've been training just as hard as ever, focusing on nutrition just as hard as ever, or just as much as ever. And I know 2023 is going to be a great year. But okay, if you've made it till the end, you are amazing. I'm really impressed. And to end the video, I'm going to, so I showed you my bikini just a second ago. I'm gonna show you this little reel that I made for Angel Competition bikinis, because they actually have their Christmas in July sale coming up on the 18th through the 31st of July. And with my code ASHLEYBLUTZ, you do get 25% off. So it's a great opportunity to get some posing suits, competition suits, whatever. The first competition suit that you'll see in this video, it's actually, I got from their quick ship, and it fit amazing. In my reel, I don't actually have the top stuff, so it looks a little different than it did on stage, but so it looks a little baggy on me. But anyways, my tip for you is, if you are smaller chested, size up in the tops, because that will allow you room to stuff it. Major key. Okay, again, thank you all so much for watching and the support, especially as I've been a little MIA. I think you all probably understand why. Oh, and I just got blood work done today again. So I know that since I posted on YouTube, I've gone through a whole like almost 3-month protocol with Transcend, who I've been working with. And I'm really hoping that that protocol is going to show some good results here, and make sure that I am, again, everything under the hood is good, because if everything under the hood is good, that means that this improvement season I'll be making the most of it, in addition to being healthy. And then I'll be off to a great start to my 2023 prep, which Janie and I did confirm will happen early next year. I'm thinking we'll probably start in like January, February, to hit up some early local shows and then the national stages. So, okay, I'm gonna leave you here finally. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna try to be better about getting back to people faster too. I've just, again, put everything on the back burner, but I need to, and I'm hoping to be refreshed and recharged and ready to devote some time back into my social medias, because this is a fun outlet for me, but you know, I want to keep it that way. I don't want it to be stressful. So that's why I have to take a step back every once in a while and just, again, refill my cup. But okay, I'll catch you guys in the next one.